practicing mindfulness of breath and body. We can keep on practicing and feeling our breath and body until we feel reasonably settled. You can allow the focus of your awareness to shift from sensations in the body to hearing. Bring your attention to the ears, and then allow the awareness to open and expand, so that there is a receptiveness to sounds as they arise, wherever they arise. There is no need to go searching for sounds or listening for particular sounds. Instead, as best you can, simply open your awareness so that it is receptive to sounds from all directions as they arise. Sounds that are close, sounds that are far away, sounds that are in front, behind, to the side, above or below. Open to a whole space of sound around you. Be aware of obvious sounds and of more subtle sounds. Aware of the space between sounds. Aware of silence. As best you can, be aware of sounds simply as sensations. When you find that you are thinking about the sounds, reconnect as best you can with direct awareness of the sensory qualities. Patterns of pitch, timbre, loudness, and duration. Rather than the meanings of implications. Whenever you notice that your awareness is no longer focused on sounds in the moment, gently acknowledge where the mind had moved to, and then return the awareness back to the sounds as they arise, and pass from one moment to the next. Mindfulness of sound can be a very valuable practice on its own. as a way of expanding awareness and giving it a more open, spacious quality. Whether or not the practice is preceded by awareness of body sensations or followed, as here by awareness of thoughts. When you're ready, let go of awareness of sounds and refocus your attention so that your objects of awareness are now thoughts and events in the mind. Just as with sounds, you focused awareness on whatever sound arouse, noticing them arise, develop, and pass away. So now, as best you can, bring awareness to thoughts that arise in the mind in just the same way. Noticing when thoughts arise, focusing awareness on them as they pass through the space of the mind and eventually disappear. There is no need to try to make thoughts come or go. Just let them arise naturally, in the same way that you related to sounds arising and passing away. Some people find it helpful to bring awareness to thoughts in the mind in the same way that they might if the thoughts were projected on the screen at the cinema. You sit watching the screen, waiting for a thought or image to arise. When it does, you pay attention to it so long as it is there on the screen. And then you let it go as it passes away. Alternatively, you find it helpful to see thoughts as clouds moving across a vast, spacious sky, or as leaves moving on a stream carried by the currents. If any thoughts bring with them intense feelings or emotions, pleasant or unpleasant, as best as you can, notice the emotional charge and intensity, and let them be as they already are. If any time you feel that your mind has become unfocused and scattered, or if it keeps getting repeatedly drawn into the drama of your thinking and imaginings, you may like to notice where this is affecting your body. Often, when we don't like what is happening, we still feel a sense of contraction or tightness in the face, shoulders, or torso, and a sense of wanting to push away our thoughts and feelings. Seeing if you notice any of this going on for you when some intense feelings arise. Then once you have noticed this, see if it is possible to come back to the breath and a sense of a body as a whole, sitting and breathing, and use this focus to anchor and stabilize your awareness. At a certain point, you might like to explore the possibility of letting go of any particular object of attention, like the breath, or a class of objects of attention, like sounds or thoughts, and let the field of awareness be open to whatever arises in the landscape of the mind and the body and the world. See if it is possible to simply rest in awareness itself, effortlessly knowing whatever arises from moment to moment. That might include the breath, sensations from the body, sounds, thoughts, or feeling. As best you can, just sit, completely awake, not holding on to anything, not looking for anything, having no agenda whatsoever other than embodied wakefulness. And when you're ready, you can bring the sitting to a close. Perhaps return for a few minutes to the simple practice of mindful awareness of the breath.